What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This is, of course, here's JamiroFan2000 with another YouTube update for the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel in the month of January of 2024. So let's get into that update. In new JamiroFan2000 YouTube update news, I had towards Jamiroquai Minute to talk about what's going to be happening here on my channel here in the new year. First off, let me say Happy New Year to everybody, all the ladies and the men of the online Jamily. I hope you all had a great pair of holidays and of Christmas and, of course, New Year's. I had a pretty good holiday season, but it's, in my line of work, the holiday season is always a very arduous and tiring time, but I luckily got through it, and we're into the new year, and right now it's January 13th of 2024, so I figured I'd go ahead and record a channel update for the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, given that it hasn't been one probably a few years' time, but the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, at least throughout last year, saw massive growth, and I'm nothing but happy that a lot of people have come to watch me on YouTube. Not to mention, my subscriber count went up to 1,300, so massive thank you to everybody in the online Jamily on YouTube for subscribing to my YouTube channel and checking out all the videos where they can. But as for this first quarter of 2024 here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, might be a little bit quiet from the band Jamiroquai, but the band members of Jamiroquai have been very busy. They're going to be touring through the first quarter of the year. At least Matt Johnson, Derek McKenzie, Rob Harris, and Paul Turner kept themselves busy. But I do have two major things I'd like to announce for the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel that will be coming up very soon. Now, my first announcement is a new series here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel that's already going. Now, I'll give you a little bit of context. Now, I did do a post series over on my Instagram during the years of 2017 through 2018 during the beginnings of the Automaton album era of Jamiroquai's history. I started a post series on Instagram called The Great Moments and hashtag Jamiro History, as I like to dub it, looking back at pivotal and great moments of Jamiroquai's musical and influential musical history from the past 30 years. And I figured I'd go ahead and adapt that series for YouTube. Now, the series was very well received over on Instagram, so I figured this would be a great series to do here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel, at least for during the second quarter of 2024. So expect new episodes. I've already uploaded 3 episodes on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out here on my channel. And I have further episodes that will be coming out every Monday and Friday for at least the first quarter of 2024. That would be from January to potentially April or May, but it's going to be a long series. It's going to be at least 70 to 80 total episodes of quick little 1 to 2 minute niblet bites of information about great moments in Jamiroquai's musical history in chronological order, so I ain't going to be jumping around, but in some episodes I might be jumping around a little bit, but I thought this would be a great series to adapt to YouTube, and so far the responses to the first 2 episodes of the series have actually been really good, and I've been very happy with it. So that's the first major announcement for the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel for 2024 here on YouTube, but let's get to the next announcement. Now, many members of the Jamily who follow me, at least to the latter part of 2023, saw I went into a bit of an archivist kind of direction with some stuff I did about Jamiroquai, where I did 3 major band-related archival projects in regards to the early days of the online Jamily. In this regards, these 3 works I did. The first, of course, was a compendium of all 31 years of Jamiroquai's tour history, which I released back in, I believe it was September, and then through October to November into December, I did 2 other major archival works. One looking at now both these last archival works were dealing with the early days of the online Jamily, the pre-social media online Jamily of the early 90s to early 2000s. Well, the next project what I did was about the Jamiroquai Articles Archive, which was an online archive where fans were contributing articles and press about the band Jamiroquai between the years of 1997 to 1999. And then, of course, the final project of these 3 major projects I did in 2023, of course, was dealing with the Jamline newsletter, which was, of course, the early fan-run email mailing list for the online Jamily, so everybody in the Jamily could be informed during the Traveling On Moving into AFO album era of everything that was happening with Jamiroquai, and all 3 projects were received really, really well. So I'm happy to announce my next project, at least in the sense of a bit of a compositional project for the online Jamily, will be, of course, and wait for it, will be about the unreleased side of the Quai. Now, that's what I'm calling this series. I'm calling it the Unreleased of Quai, Jamiroquai Rarities 1991 through 2023 collection. Now, this will be a chronicling of all of, from album era through album era, of all the unreleased material by Jamiroquai over the last 31 years of their musical history. And it will be a song by song, retrospective look back at all of the unreleased songs that either Jamiroquai had left over from their albums that were in the live arena. And there's a good number of unreleased Jamiroquai songs that either had an early airing out in the live arena or were test marketed online or test marketed in the live arena and then were never ever to be heard again. And there's some Jamiroquai song demos that were released, but only in limited exhibitions. So this is going to be a bit of a, not a long collection of Jamiroquai rare songs, but a lot of the Jamily does not know about the rare side of Jamiroquai, or at least the unreleased side of Jamiroquai material from their massive discography. So I figured this would be yet another good project to compose and then release to the Jamily. Now, my time frame for releasing this, the unreleased of Quai composition, will hopefully be in the next 2 months. So I will hopefully be releasing it sometime in maybe the latter part of February into March of 2024. So this will be my next major project that I'm really excited about releasing to the online Jamily to further inform and to educate members of the Jamily about the unreleased side of Jamiroquai's otherwise known album and single discography. As for the 3 prior projects that I mentioned in this update, be sure to check the description area of this video of this channel update down below to check out all 3 of those major Google Doc compositions I released in the latter part of last year. I can tell you that they are in the process of being passed on to the band members of Jamiroquai. I did inform all the band members through social media about the tour compendium, the Jamiroquai Articles Archive, and of course the latter project, the Jamline newsletter, to the band members of Jamiroquai. And so far, some of the band members have actually looked at the stuff and are very impressed. So I'm happy they really appreciate all the work that I've been putting into those archival works, and I do hope they look forward to this new project that I'll hopefully be releasing in the next 2 months online to the online Jamily for the benefit of the online Jamily. But that's about it for everything I have. 2 major announcements I have for my JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel here in the first to second quarter of 2024. So, you know, I do plan on still doing videos for the first quarter, even though there's not much happening with Jamiroquai other than the band members of Jamiroquai and their individual other musical projects. Speedtronic, DJ Derek McKenzie's DJ gigs that are coming up throughout the next few months, and of course Matt Johnson and friends going on a bit of a European tour. So I will be covering all of that, of course, here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. I do have some live footage from the Tronic gigs that happened on January 9th and 12th. That will be hitting my YouTube channel this coming week of, I believe, January 15th of 2024. So keep your eyes out for those very short little highlight videos. And massive thank you to the members of the Jamily on Instagram that contributed this live footage of Tronic absolutely killing it over in Paris and, of course, in Chelsea. So keep your eyes out for those clips. And, of course, keep your eyes out for this new series, The Great Moments in Hashtag Jamiri History. I'm very proud of this series, and I hope you all find some information and enjoy this series throughout the first to second quarter of 2024. But as always, I will be doing JamiroFan Talks About and Jamiroquai Minutes where appropriate. So if some major news comes out pertaining any of the band members of Jamiroquai, anything about Jamiroquai Night album, or anything related to Jamiroquai, those will be coming out appropriately every week. In addition to those 2 episodes on Great Moments in Hashtag Jamiri History. So keep your eyes out for all that good content coming up very, very soon. And like I said, massive thank you to everybody in the online Jamily who have joined my YouTube channel and subscribed to it. I appreciate all the support and the constant, undying support of what I'm doing. And hopefully, coming up optimistically later on in at least the mid-year of 2024, and I'm talking June, July time, I'm hopefully going to be going on vacation back to England. I'm hopefully going to be going on vacation back to England if my money works out and the planning of the trip goes well. And I don't know at this point, this early on, if I'm going to be doing vlogs over there, because I'm mostly going to be going over to relax and to be amongst members of the Jamily and my friends. So I hopefully I want to organize with my friend hopefully a Jamily meetup in the London area around that time period. So further details are to come once we can flesh this all out, but that's just something later on in the middle of this year that I'm hopefully going to be doing. That's got a bit of a Jamiroquai connection, so keep your eyes out for further information on that on the twin subreddits of the online Jami, our Jamiroquai and our the Reddit Jami. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000. Thank you again, everybody, for the support over the last 8.5 to 9 years that I've been doing this on YouTube, supporting the online Jami with all the latest news with Jamiroquai, and keep your eyes out for more great content to come from the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel throughout the calendar year of 2024. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000. Thank you, everyone, for the support, and I'll see you again real soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody, and Happy New Year!